All right. Hello, my name is Stephanie. Welcome to Neuro-Movement with PD Active. This class is a culmination of all sorts of things: Pilates, primal work, floor-based mobility, sensory integration with our eyes, our vestibular system, and our proprioception, our hands and feet. This month, we're working on agility, coordination. Bill, just give me a thumbs up. Good. Coordination and reaction time. So we are working on reactions of spontaneous reactions. Okay, so balance we can think of as standing on one leg, but that's a pretty controlled environment. So when we stand on one leg and do other things, that's more of a realistic way to train our balance. We're going to start with a nice little body scan, as we always do, making sure that we're checking in with our body and understanding where our body is right now and the state of our body right now. So go ahead and stand up if you'd like. You can also do this seated. And I want you to just notice how you're standing. You can close your eyes if that feels right for you. If you want to hold on to something for balance, that is also a good idea, especially if you're closing your eyes. We know that your vision is a huge part of being balanced. So in your standing posture, I want you to notice which side of your body do you bias in your weight shift. Do you prefer to stand more on your right leg or more on your left leg? And if you're not sure, that's okay too. Part of this class is becoming more aware of your state. And then even more specific in that weight shift is, are you on the balls of your feet? Are you in the heels? Do you like to be on the insides of your feet, or are you rolled out to the sides of your feet, outsides of your feet? Or do you sort of like pass through all of those things in this moment in time? And start to bend your knees, bringing in that bounce that we've been talking about. Yeah. And you know where I'm probably taking this. So if you want to go into it already, we're just going to do knee bounces. And if you're feeling a little spicier, we're going to take that into a knee bounce calf raise. And if you're feeling really spicy, we're going to turn that into a hop. And if you can string them together and have more like bunny hops, pogo hops, go ahead and do that. So whatever version you're at today, maybe you're just doing knee bounces, maybe down to the chair, or adding the ankle. Good. Or adding the actual hop. Okay. So keep moving, whichever one you've decided to do. Try to let go of your shoulders a little bit, especially if you're hopping. Let yourself sort of bounce. Good. I'm looking for quick jigglies in the body. Like quick boom, 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 boom. Yeah, Janet, there you go. Boom. Even if it's just hopping in your arms. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Let's stand with our feet almost close together. We're going to step out to the side with one foot, bring it to the center, step out to the side with the other foot, and step it together. This is your basic. I'm going to add some layers, and you can choose what you'd like to add. We're going to go arm out to the side and step together. Some movements from your big program. Yep. Adding a little bit more of a lean. Weight shifting into the leg. Yeah. You get your heart rate up a little bit today. Nice. Over to the side. Over to the side. Over to the side. You got 3 more. Boom. 2 and 1. Nice job. Step together. We're going to do forward and back, and we're going to stay on this left leg. So it's going to be a forward step, step to the center, same leg is going to step back. Great. Now, if you're using a yoga mat like me, you can use your yoga mat as kind of a clue to say, all right, I want to step in front of the yoga mat and then step behind the yoga mat. Nice. Now we're going to add the opposite arm. So it's going to go boom. And then when you step back, it's the same side arm. Opposite arm, same side arm. Okay. It's the agility in your feet. If you're feeling frozen in your feet, you can try just the arm, right? Reaching the arms. And if you're doing this seated, again, you could do with the legs in a chair. Okay. Lots of options. I just want you moving your body in a coordinated way. And this is pretty predictable, right? We know exactly what's coming. We know exactly what's next. It's repeating, rhythmic. There you go. That's it, Bill. Nice. We're going to go for 2 more. And last one, forward and back. Nice job. March it out in place. Sort of a rinse. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Again, if you have a yoga mat, use your yoga mat to help you target your stride length. Here we go. Forward, opposite arm forward, together, and back, together. Forward, together, and back, together. Good. I'm going to go at this tempo, and I encourage you to try to stay with me so that we're kind of doing a mirrored thing. Oh, cool. Okay, let me read that in a second there. Reach. We can do kind of a mirrored thing, as I was saying. So using your visual cues to tell you when you should move, how you should move, make yourself look like me. Yeah, we're going to do that 2 more times. Forward and back. 1 more time, forward and back. It goes 2 more cycles. There we go. And then in the middle, just march it out. All right, we're going to put together a little dance, a little combo. So we're going to go over to the left, together, over to the right, together 1 more time left, 1 more time right. Good. And then we're going to go forward on the left and back on the left, forward on the right, and back on the right. Center, march it out. Okay, so it's like 4 times side to side. Then we go forward, back, back. Got it? Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, out to the side, out to the side, out to the side, out to the side. Left foot forward, left foot back. Right foot forward, right foot back. March it out. Okay? We did these like a year ago, right? Didn't we do like aerobic combos like a year ago, last February? I remember. Here we go. Ready? Again, out to the side. Go. Side, 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 side again. Left leg steps forward. Left leg goes back. Right leg goes forward. Right leg goes back. March it out. Okay, can you stay on my tempo? I'm going to say the words right before it happens, but you're also going to be doing something else while I'm saying the words. So it's sort of just like thinking ahead another step, okay? In 4, 3, 2, side step. Side, 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 side. Forward on the left. Back on the right. And march it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, get ready. 2, side step. Out, out, out. Nice. Forward on the left. Forward and back. Right side. Forward and back. March it for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and side steps. Here we go. Out. There you go, Kenlyn. Out. Stay with me. Out on the tempo and out. Beautiful. Step forward. Forward and back. Forward. I don't know if you can hear my phone ringing, and march it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, side step. Here we go. Out, together, out, together. We're going a little faster. Forward step on the left. Forward and back. Back. Forward and back. March it out. Here we go. 8, 7. We should know it by now. 6, 5, 4, 3. Side step. Here we go. Out, together, out, together, out, together, out, forward on the left, forward and back. There we go. Forward and back. March it out. We're going to do it one more time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Side step. Here we go. Very predictable. Side, 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 side. Left foot forward, together and back, together, forward, together, back. March it out just to finish it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Walk around the room or shake it out. Hopefully our brain is now engaged. Yes? We're going to do a little bit of our eye tracking drills. I want you to either grab a pen or you can use your finger as well. You know what? I've got my fancy stick with a bead on the end. My fancy one. But you can use your finger too. This might be a little easier for you to see. So we're going to stand in place or you can be seated and we're just going to do eye tracking left and right. Okay. Let's use our free hand to stabilize our head and make sure that our chin is lifted and our posture is engaged. So we're going to take our eyeballs and pull them over to one side and then pull them over to the other side. Now, if your arm seems to be shorter than the space that you want to take your eyeballs, you can switch your hands. Track your finger. Don't skip ahead. I know it's predictable. Track your finger, but don't skip ahead. Nice. Good. Let's go 2 more. Good. And then shake it out. Your eyeballs. Bring them back in. All right, we're going to do some chart reading next. The symbols are going to correspond to a movement. All right. So simple movement, but the corresponding is the hard part. We're going to read the chart. I think we all know the rules, right? You read the chart left and right. If you get to the bottom before the time is up, you're going to start at the top again. Okay. The star, if you come across the star, you're going to do some sort of step out. You can pick which side you want to do. If you are feeling more bouncy today, you can do a full jumping jack, okay? If you're just sitting in a chair, it's just your seated jumping jack. Seated jack, I should say. Yeah, bingo. That's good, Phil. If you come across a square, you're going to march. Just 1, 2, 1, 2. Doesn't matter which side you're on. That's the square. You can think of it as like high knees. And then if you get a circle, you're going to go into a squat, ideally touching the floor. So I think of it as like a circle. You're getting into a small ball. Okay. If you're in the chair, same thing. You're just going to touch your shins or your toes. Okay. Let's get into a small ball. Got it? Yeah. Cool. All righty. You ready? Set. Go. You're going to go for 1 minute. Jumping jacks, floor touch, or marching. There you go, Janet. Nice job. There you go. Bill, maybe read like 3 or 4 symbols in a row and then do your symbols. Do your movements so that you don't have to keep opening your eyes. And think of it more as a memory game. All right, you got 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Walk around the room or do some movement that just feels familiar to you, something simple so you can kind of flush it. How was that process? Yeah. I think last week y'all told me that the visual was easier for you. Is that right? Than the auditory cues? For some, maybe Alana's saying, no, not at all. All right, we're gonna do another set. I'm not gonna change it at all. We're gonna do another minute worth of work. Now that you sort of understand the movement, you can start getting into it a bit more. So when you come down into your ball, like really scrunch down, okay? Really open up into your jumping jack, all right? Really high knees. Maybe you do a cross body connection with your high knees, okay? If you have the bandwidth for that, start bringing in some of those. Yeah, beautiful, love it. All right, ready? Set, go. Nice, Kenlin. Super strong. I love the big range. Big range of motion, big movement. Good carry with the cross body. Love it. 20 seconds to go. Okay. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Walk around the room or do something that feels soothing to you. Maybe it's a shimmy, maybe it's a wiggle, maybe it's cat cow, maybe it's shoulder rolls. Yeah. Nice. All right. Is anyone colorblind or have trouble with colors? Okay. So we're going to work through just the colored chart. Just the colored chart. Same movement. However, added challenge should you choose to accept. If the color is a bright color, like a warm color, like summer, so like a red, pink, a yellow, or an orange, you're going to shout your dog or your niece or someone that is in your family, their name. Maybe don't say your spouse because they'll be like, what's wrong? But so if it's a warm color, you're going to do the movement and shout someone that you love's name. Okay. So for example, this one you wouldn't, but this one you would. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay. So just another added bonus. If you do not want to do the color thing, you can just go through the whole chart as it is. I'm going to show the whole chart. And if you're doing colors, just do the top chart. All right. We ready? Go. You can change up the name too. Really loud. I want to hear you through the mute. That's not possible. There you go. Get that diaphragm going. Ah! They actually came to you, Carrie? They're like, what are you talking about? Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Wow, y'all are getting fast at this. Give yourself a flush. So arm circles, walk around the room, cat, cow, something. Big breath, shoulder rolls. We're gonna do that one more time through. So now, Carrie, you don't have to pick between your two dogs now. You're gonna do, if it's a bright color, you're gonna do one of your dogs. And if it's a darker color, you'll do the other dog's name, okay? Or whatever name you wanna choose. So you're gonna choose who in your life is bright and joyful and who in your life is blue and sad. No, I'm just kidding. Something of that sort. So associating darker with one name and lighter with another name. All right, we ready? So either just doing the color chart or you can do the whole thing, no colors. Ready, set, go. Last time through with this one. I promise your heart rates are probably getting up. Well, cardio today. Nice, big movements. I know you're getting tired. Stay big. There's movements, there's name things going on. You're almost there. 10 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock on, team. Do your rinse, shoulder rolls, walk around the room. Take a moment, grab water if you need to. Well done. All right, let's grab your pencil, or you can just use your thumb. We're gonna do another eye tracking drill where your heart rate comes down a little bit. This time, instead of going left and right, we're gonna do up and down. Let's use our hand to make sure that we're not moving our head, but we're actually moving our eyeballs. All right, so we're gonna go up to look through your eyebrows and then down to look through your cheekbones. And remember, you're trying to pull your eyeballs to the biggest range of motion possible. So take a moment at the bottom of those movements or the top and see if you can go like just a millimeter more higher without, disrupting the whole thing. This is the one that always makes me just a little nauseous, which, as I mentioned before, like that's not an uncommon thing as you're training your visual system to calibrate with reality. Last 2. And then face wash, eye wash, something to soothe. All righty. We are going to do a drill that not only is going to help us transition onto the floor, but also working some of those eye movements. So go ahead and grab a chair if you need it. We are going to do some lunges. So Bill, you're going to stand up and turn the chair around, or you can just face away from me once we get started. We're going to be doing some lunges, which means you're going to step the foot back really far. Just be mindful. Again, use the chair if you need to. And we're going to lower down to the ground. Okay. You bonus points if you get all the way down to the ground, but do what you need to do. All right. This first time around, we're just going to do the lunges. No eye movements or anything, just calibrating. Oops, Janet, are you, give me, okay. I want to make sure you're good. Okay. So just doing your lunges. So let's practice just that stride backwards and then lowering down to the floor. Again, you can decide how low you want to go. You can use a piece of furniture to help you get down. If that makes more sense for you, go ahead and just move through your lunges for about 40 seconds, okay? Working at a pace that makes sense. Again, you're gonna get your heart rate up. Switching your feet every time, so coming forward and switching your feet. Nice. Awesome. Good. We're going to do 2 or 3 more and then finish with your right knee down on the ground. Whoop. I'm getting a little heart rate thing going. All right. So we have our right knee on the ground. Yes. You can add a pillow. Kenlyn, if you prefer not to be on your knees, you can be in a stride stance. Okay. So we're in our lunge. I want you to look down at your toe that's in front. And then I want you to look up at something that's taller than you. Maybe it's where the ceiling meets the wall. Maybe it's the top of your bookshelf. Maybe it's a book on your bookshelf. Something that's a little bit higher that you sort of have to like, maybe lift your chin up. Your eyes have to go up. Okay. So we're just going to practice down on the toes, up on that thing, down on the toes, up on that thing. Go ahead and move through those 2 points. How quickly can you take your eyes from one to the other? We've done these eye saccades in a left-right fashion, but we don't often do them in this class anyways. Up and down. That's it. Let's go 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring both knees underneath you. And we're just going to do our rinse. When I say rinse, does that make sense? What I mean by that? It's like something kind of simple and repetitive. We do a lot of repetitive things in here. You're going to sit your hips back on your heels and then bring your hips forward. Just doing hip presses, kneeling squats, from low kneeling to high kneeling. And you can choose whether to have your feet pointed or you can have your toes tucked under, or maybe you mix it up for the flexibility in our ankles and our toes. Again, something sort of repetitive, relatively simple. We're going to do those eye movements again with our left foot forward. So come on up. Let's bring your other foot forward. I'm sorry, so your right foot is forward. We're on the other side. Yeah, Carrie's giving me like the, yeah, that's right. Okay. See, coordination. I can use it too. We're going to go toe, high object, toe, high object. Go ahead and start moving you can move your foot and your eyes to do that. Hands on your hips or maybe down by your side, holding fist is going to help you stay a little bit more balanced and connected to your body. There you go, all the way down, and then pick something high. Highest thing on that shelf there, Bill. You have to pull yourself into extension to get there. There you go. Maybe it's even something on the ceiling. You know, I mean, like a ceiling fan, not like a spider or something. So 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring your knees back underneath you. And let's do that flush again. Hips down, hips up. If you want to coordinate some toe tucking in between each of one of those, you can call that foot switching agility. Yeah. Hands on your hips to help you feel a bit more grounded and connected. Also, you know, we've talked about this before, like when you touch your own body, you're going to have increased understanding of like where that body part is in space. So by bringing your hands maybe almost on your booty or on the front of your pelvis, it's like, oh, I'm trying to move this body part. This is supposed to be moving. This is supposed to be activating. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I love it, Janet. Nice. Give it a little like rub. Again, that proprioceptive feedback really helps you connect into that body part. Let's do one more of those. And then we'll come up and let's bring your left foot forward. I think we're on track now. All right. You may or may not use your balance furniture. Okay. We are going to be doing those reverse lunges that we started with. And when you are standing up, you're going to look at your high object. And when you are coming down, you're going to look at your toe. And when you're coming up, you look at the high object. And when you're coming down, look at your toe. Okay. Trying to do that simultaneously is the ideal. But if you need to sort of like get yourself settled and then move your head, get yourself settled and then move your body, eyes down and step back, eyes up, step forward. All right. Whatever kind of system works for you, we're going to go. I'm going to start the clock now. We're going to go 40 seconds, working at a pace that makes sense for you. You're going to switch your feet when you're standing. Switch your feet when you're standing. So when you're going down, you're looking down. And when you're going up, you're looking up. If you want to switch your eye gaze as you're moving, that is one way to do it. That's a bit harder. Or you can do it eye gaze, move your body, eye gaze, move your body, eye gaze, move your body. Does that make sense? There you go. 10 seconds to go. How's your agility of getting off the floor? Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come down to the mat, both knees underneath you. And again, we'll do that one more time. Flushing, hips down. Put your feet over, hips up. Feet down, feet up. Okay. Yeah. All right. Staying down on the mat, we are going to be working with our charts again. So, Bill, you're probably going to have to turn towards me. Alana, maybe turn towards me. We're going to be continuing to be on our knees. So if the knee stuff doesn't work for you, you can stand back up on your feet. Okay. We have the chart. If the dot, do I have the black and white one in here? No. If the, I know, because the yellow ones are hard to see, huh? If the dot is on the right, if the dot's on the right, your right foot is going to come forward and then you step it back. If the dot is on the left side, left foot comes forward. Okay. If the dot's in the center, your arms are going to go to touch your ears, biceps to ears. Okay. Make like a little ping pong with your shoulders. Okay. Simple enough. Okay. Floor agility, right? 1 minute. If you finish the chart before the minute's up, you'll just start over. Ready, set, go. If you can't see the yellow ones, just skip over them. Get that foot all the way forward, Bill. All the way forward. Plant it. Stomp, stomp, stomp. That's okay. There you go. Yeah. And then you got to replace it back. Perfect. This is tricky, huh? Halfway through. Is there any more seconds? Ten more seconds to go. How many more dots can you get? Three, two, one, and time. Nice job. We're going to do our flush as a side-to-side hip drop. So outrigger with your hand, take a seat with your hip, press up, come up. Yep. This is your flesh for right now. Yeah, maybe just one or two more. Outrigger, hip drop. Yeah. One more time, finish up on your knees. All right, we're gonna do same chart, dot. This time, instead of bringing the foot forward, I want you to bring your foot out to the side. There's a little like inner thigh stretch there. Maybe give that a try right now, just to kind of see like, oh, what is that like when I bring my leg out to the side? Feel free to do this holding on to something, right? We always have that option. Yeah. You're like in a jig, right? All right. And then arms up for the center. Yeah. Sit down. Ready? Let go. 1 minute. Nice. How's that mobility of your hip, leg out to the side? About 10 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Shake it out. Okay, we're gonna do the same flush that we did before. Outrigger out to the side, hip comes down. Press up. Outrigger out to the side, hip comes down. Nice. Let's do 2 more of these, then we're gonna stay on the mat. So let's have you, everyone come down so that your right hip is on the mat and you're in a side sit with the right hip on the mat. Okay, this is gonna be familiar. We're gonna kick your left leg out behind you and sweep it forward. And then sweeping it back so it tucks back in. Out and forward and back. Now, if you have a slippery mat or hardwood floor, sometimes I like taking advantage of that, like no friction, and you can just slide your leg, especially if you're wearing socks, okay? You may have to fold it up a little bit more, Carrie. Or work with it, right? That's another obstacle. Yeah. So getting used to bringing that leg around behind you and then in front. Kicking it forward and back. There you go. Nice. Let's go 2 or 3 more there. You can even pretend like you're riding a bicycle. Big bicycle. Last one. Amazing. Let's switch over to the other side. So you could decide how you want to switch or follow my cue by coming up into tall kneeling. And hips come down to the other side. Okay, so we're sort of in this like curled up side sit. I saw one of you coming down onto your elbow. So if this feels like it's a bit straining, you can, come down onto your elbow. So the top leg's gonna kick back, sweep it forward, sweep it around, and tuck it back in. Good. And you can even maybe start to bring yourself into a little cross in front. This is to serve as a transition from side sit to cross-legged sitting on the floor. So, yeah, so it would be something like that. Do a couple more there. Maybe ride a big bicycle. Just to change it up a little bit. There you go. Floor cycling. It's the new fad. We're no longer indoor cycling. Peloton, we're coming for you. Last one. And then come on up to high kneel. High kneel. We're going to do your chart again. All righty. Do you remember the names you used for the colors last time? Now, I understand for this one, we are only going to be doing the color orange. Now, if you see the color orange, you're going to say the word. So like, if that looks orange to you, that is orange to you. Okay. Whatever colors look orange. Okay. If that looks red to you, then you wouldn't say it. Because I know colors are a funny thing. Are we ready? Oh, sorry. What are the movements? Knee forward. Just this one. Left side, right side, center. Okay. Thank you. Ready, set, go. Saying a name when you see orange. No laughing. Twenty seconds to go. Four, three, two, and one. Nice job. Shake it out. Let's have you come on to all fours. And we'll do a slinky cat-cow. Separate your fingers really, really wide. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips. Slinky cat-cow means we're going to start an extension, eyes up, shoulders wide. And then tucking your tail, letting yourself slink into your flexion. Push the ground away, try to splay your shoulder blades. And then reverse that. So the tail lifts up first and you undulate through to bring your eyes up. And then your tail drops under and you undulate through, drop your eyes down. Extending the tail, curling up, tucking the tail, and curling down. Very good. One more time here. Nice. How are our brain? We doing okay? All right, we're going to do one more time through with the chart. Your first favorite child is orange. Fur child, human child, hamster child, whatever. Your second favorite child is blue. Bill, I don't want to hear your answers. I better be the orange one. I'm just kidding. All right, we ready? Forward knees, overhead. First favorite child is orange. Second favorite child is blue. And by child, that can be grandchild, niece, nephew, actual child for children, whatever that works for you. Okay, here we go. Ready, set, begin. You feel bad? I'm making you choose. So we're just going to say your favorite daughter in orange and your favorite son in blue, yeah? Or you can pick Trace and Stella, your for grandchildren. If you lost your spot, just pick a spot and go. Yeah, just pick a spot and go. 10, 3, 2, 1. All right, take a moment. We're gonna come up to your feet. Maybe walk around the room, reset yourself. We are going to revisit our very first combo that we did, our little dance. You can do this seated in the chair or standing up. Hopefully your brain, well, you know, you could be, I was gonna say, hopefully your brain's a little bit faster. So the tempo and the reaction of what you need to do is a little bit faster, but then I also understand maybe you're a little bit more tired. All right, here we go. We're gonna start marching. Again, you can do this in the chair or standing. In the chair or standing. So we'll go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, side step. Here we go. Out, together, out, together. One more time each. Yep. Forward on the left. Forward and then back on the left. Forward on the right. Forward. Cha-cha real smooth. Yep. March it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. It's all coming back. Here we go. Out, together, out, together, out, together. Left side forward. Forward and back. Right side, forward and back. March it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Stay on my beat. Step out. Out, together, out, together. One more. Out. Forward on the left. Forward. Back. On the right side. Forward. March it. Left leg first. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Out. Step. Here we go. Out. There you go. Out. 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 Forward left. Forward. Back. Forward right. Forward. March it. Left leg first. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Step out. Here we go. Out. 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 Nice job on the tempo. Forward on the left. Forward. Back. Zoom, zoom. Forward. And back. March it out. 8. We have one more cycle. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Out. Out. Together. Out. Together. Out. Together. Out. Forward step. Here we go. Forward. Back. Forward. And back. March it. Left leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Walk around the room. Grab water. Come to your center spot. We're going to do a little standing roll down. Call it a rag down, roll down, meaning our head and our hands are sort of just going to be like loosey-goosey ragdolls. Draw the chin down. Roll yourself down as far as you'd like to go. If you get any vertigo, just be mindful. Yeah, you can drop down towards your toes. Take a moment. Right now, your back is really exposed, so you can breathe into it. Your hamstrings are exposed. Take the stretch. And then weight is in the ball of your foot. So shift forward and roll your spine up to stand. Make sure you're shifted forward. Nice job. Once you get your calibration back to where it is, look around the room. Find something in your room that's purple. Aha. Find something in your room that's green. Find something in your room that's red. And then bring yourself back to center. Feet are underneath you. Notice your weight shift bias. Do you prefer to be on one leg versus the other? Is it the same or different from when we started? Is there a quadrant that you prefer? How's your breath? How's your brain? How's your overall vibe? Take a deep breath in. You can reach your arms up if that feels right. And exhale down. Nice work, team. Great job. I'm going to turn off the recording.